they do. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was a few months ago that Europe indicated that they were no longer going to be broadcasting the types of weapons that they're going to be sending to Ukraine. I mean, this just seems stupid. Anyways, this is a way to do escalation management so things don't go nuclear with Russia. But now they're saying there are no restrictions on the types of weapons, long-range Taurus missiles that can hit Moscow and hit numerous different military bases with greater precision and accuracy, a weapon that the Russian air defense systems is not dialed into, okay? They can now do that without any restrictions whatsoever. And you would think Trump would come out and say, oh yeah, maybe that's a bad idea because I want to be friends with Putin and I want to stop the war. Instead, you have 12 American pilots, presumably, or a manned crew of about a dozen people on this P-8 Poseidon plane, presumably collecting intelligence, possibly even doing recon for Ukraine forces that are currently conducting some of the biggest attacks ever in the war. And everybody is still asleep in Camp Naga. They still don't understand what's happening. And I'm like going around.
Hello, this is the Jimmy Franklin build.
Vindicating his reputation, but at the expense of my own, I have a massive anti-Israeli chest because I'm not suffering from worship syndrome. I don't do Trump syndrome. I do show, but I don't do Trump worship syndrome. That's why you see the story. I'll tell you right now, this situation is scary out of control. We are talking about
'20 and 26 Yankees versus the Royals here. Year 3 for Jimmy Franklin, third baseman, switch hitter, taking on Mike Wacha.
the guy who's basically selected to.
Thanks for coming out. Say hello.
Welcome to the show.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Kansas City Royals.
Welcome to the Minnesota Joe channel.
Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John. Jimmy Franklin stepping in now for the Yankees. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this time, of course, a former Rookie of the Year. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Here we go. 0-2 now. One chase that time.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Beats the throw and the run scores.
RBI bump. I love it. That's the way to start the night. Safety squeeze.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. And the righty deals. Runner on the goal.
Stolen base for big 9-8. Base hit scores 2. BDLC. Let's go. We got to get back in the win column.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Stand up right here. Stand up. Pick it up.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing. For the
ground ball could be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2. But 2 run.
2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Jimmy.
Right through there for a strike. Peraza, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And the pitch to the right side. And it's
just dump it in there.
Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. Lead runner holds at third.
Double
so
for
2 runners in
Jimmy.
scoring position.
Let's
and just
go.
1 out.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
He's all neoned out.
Second and third, 1 gone. Here's
Play
Gleyber
ball.
Torres. The 3-1. And he walked him.
Well, the stage has been set for
Bases
this offense,
juice
Boo.
for
It's all about
BDLC.
creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Brian De La Cruz stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building.
Runner takes off for third. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field.
4-0
That's a big at-bat
Yanks.
coming through in the clutch
The
to drive
dark
in a
side
third.
of
When
the
you flare a ball
force.
out behind
Andy
second base, it's
Ibanez.
really a tough spot for anyone to
2
get to.
out
And
comes
you're
through in
never
the
trying to do
clutch.
that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're young.
All right. Let's get another hit.
Third baseman,
6-3 Yanks in the bottom of 4. Base off. First guy on first. Let's do a double.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders. And he can't come up with it. No throw. That's an error. And everyone is safe.
Well, a swing like that
there you
can
go.
help you
3
come out of the
for 3.
struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
2 on, 1 out. A sliding stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right. Anytime you help
2
move
outs.
2 runners in the scoring
BDLC,
position
0
and
on
give your
count.
team a chance to drive in a few runs,
Probably
even
gonna
if
get
it's
a
still
hit
kind of
here.
early in the game.
2 on, 2 outs. Runner breaks for third. Witt throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We're headed to Jimmy Franklin getting ready to hit. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Walk is still James MacArthur. Sinker, curveball, slider. Reed, welcome.
And a good eye there. Singing 4
Guy at
homers
second.
in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me,
Hey guys, watch this guy. Hey, game 12-6 curve up in the middle deck. That's number 11 for Big Jim. 4 for 4 game. That's the way to start. Maybe these Yankees are going a streak.
You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around
The
it, gets it
meaty
up in
part
the
of
air,
the
and hits a
blade.
long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman,
Bottom of
Jimmy
8.
Franklin.
The third baseman.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit
Nick
the ball out of the
Anderson.
park. Do what he loves to
Fastball,
do.
curveball, fastball.
And he deals. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Golf it out of there.
And the pitch. Down to the dirt, swing
Get
and a
there.
miss. Perez on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, obviously, that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time.
Franklin was a big contributor for them in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a
I
home
like
run.
the 01 jerseys
Such a
the
tremendous
best. That
effort at
was
the dish.
September
Not every game is
01.
gonna be
They
like
got a
this one,
special
so you
patch
need to
on
enjoy
there
when it's happening.
on the right sleeve and then the dark line. 16th round pick. Bobby Witt, Jimmy Franklin, Sam Hall. This team is not good, I'm telling you. I got to do a lot of hitting. Aaron Judge is on the mend.
For Kansas City, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 earned, and allowed 7 runs on base.
Okay, third base. Here comes the
Nelson
play.
Velasquez steps in for the Royals.
Guy at first and third.
That's to third. Over to second for one. A double play that one.
Nice turn.
Inning over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
No
And now the
runs,
Bombers
2
will get their
hits.
shot. No score.
Perfect.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Jimmy Franklin. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
10 pitch first. Let's go for the bomb. The wind is blowing to right, short porch, fastball, slider, sinker.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Boo.
Swing and a miss,
No.
and he was fooled.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Stinker. Sinker, fastball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up.
The third baseman, Jimmy Franklin.
That one missing inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2-0. Rip to third.
No way.
Sends it across to first, and that is that. So
Crap.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
first pitch, and he just misses.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Next pitch is outside. The Yankees hitless so far in the game.
Late.
And Another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And a foul ball.
High strike.
Little
Now
20
it's
on that
again to
fastball.
bring.
Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
This one popped up. Meneses settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. It's held in
0 for 3.
Now the third baseman,
7
Jimmy
to nothing.
Franklin.
Now batting, third baseman,
Give me that slider right here.
Franklin.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And he lays one down the left side. Bare hand grab to first, and he beats it.
Base is
Everyone's
loaded.
safe.
Let's go. One at a time.
So 2 down. Joey Gallo now at the plate. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the
Can't
pitching
believe
staff
we can't
nails.
reach.
Locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
4 hits.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 7 runs are 11 hits. No errors. They left 16 runners on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 4 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base.
Third season, and the Yankees just aren't. There's no Garrett Cole, and there's
So
no
up
Aaron
next,
Judge right
Jimmy
now.
Franklin.
The third baseman, Jimmy Franklin.
Ooh, this is gonna be Cody.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Bunted back towards the mound. To first, and that is that. Scoreless after. Back in New York. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jimmy Franklin. Senga back to work. Just missed.
Right here, one time.
Ooh. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Throw me that right here.
Kicks and deals. And it's fouled away.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Here comes a pitch. Up and in.
2-2.
And the count's
We're
even
down
at 2.
4-0 already.
Stays alive.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Kicks and fires. Just outside. And it's 3-2.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Hacks and misses.
Fourth
It's a
ball.
strikeout.
He's really good hitting the base.
And
Here we
here's
go.
the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. 2 outs. On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time. And
Nice
they do get the
play,
third out of the
Jimmy.
inning.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Got lucky. That would have been a run.
And that one sliced foul. Franklin in his second season, only 20 years old, and he's the reigning American League Rookie of the Year. And here it comes. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Darn fork ball.
Righty to the plate. And another ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a deep
See ya.
drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite.
Yes, gotta wait him out.
Gigantic blast.
It's high,
And
it's
we're
far,
level. It's
it is
4-4.
gone.
He kept swinging, and
110.
it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally
You judge
squared one
back.
up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Sound nice.
Drew Waters stands in with the go-ahead run at first here in the third and final game of the series. And a sac bunt here. There's one. He's out. One out. Runner at second. Jimmy Franklin step intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. So first and second with one man gone, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. In the air out to center. Waters grabs it on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Here goes the runner. Now a fly ball to right center. Waters pulls it in on the run.
Waters.
Now a chance for number 11. Grounder might be 2. Franklin over to second, and that's 2.
Another double play by the
Motion
third
there as the
baseman.
second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning. These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
One for 2. Oh, we get a batting perks. That'll be good. 95 already. That's pretty impressive. Go ahead and save it quick. This should be a fun series. Let's just check the standings real quick. Seven back. 4.5 back. We need Judge back. Let's check the disabled list. Judge is out for 34, Wells is out for 32, Jeter Downs is out for 27. Kenwood. 34 days. He'll be back soon. Let's check the rotation. Yeah, this is why we lose. There's no... Where did he go to the pen, did he? Man, it's like these guys suck. Alright. I want to be traded. They won't execute the trade. Gilberto Celestino, Oscar Colas, Edgar Correro, we better win this series. They've given up 252 runs. Holy.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you game one of a big 4-game set. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Chicago White Sox. Here's a big power threat, Jimmy Franklin. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And here it comes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a sack bunt here. Colas. Off-balance feed. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. So 2 down. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Right-hander kicks, deals. Runner on the go. Swung on.
3-1. Yeah.
It is high. It is far. It is gone. He powers that one out of here. And they lead it. It's 3-2.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there.
Let's see that one again. He smoked it.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Up next for the third baseman, Jimmy Franklin.
Excuse me.
Going around.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
First and second, no outs as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Got him. And that is a big first out. 1 down. Jimmy Franklin, the next to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
The 1-2. Right through there. Got him. That's the second out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for them.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Jimmy Franklin. Puts a bunt down. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. So 1 hit is...
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts 1 game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big baseball player to get yourself ready every day.
Jimmy Franklin stepping in now for the Yankees.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Sizing this one up. He makes the grab. 2 down. Base is empty, 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Oscar Colas. Ground ball left side. Franklin. Throws to first in time.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound.
On to the 4th. Down to third baseman, Jimmy Franklin. Late on that fastball.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name.
And that one almost got him.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. 1-2. Bunts it towards the mound. Over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Here's the 0-2. On the ground to third. A sliding stop. Over to Torres. Double play.
Beautiful.
What a quick killing to end the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Slide, get up, throw it to second on the money from the knee, and a twist to first from Gleyber to Joey Gallo. Oh, it ain't Gallo, it might be Dominguez.
Wait on that thing.
All right.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That misses. Ball one.
Anytime. Let's go right here.
Fought off foul.
Come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Out number 3.
Back to this shit again.
2 outs. Runner on first. And next for New York, Jimmy Franklin. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's a swing and a miss. The Yankees looking to rally. Fastball for a strike. Peraza off of first with 2 away.
Hanging.
Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his lead one. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jimmy Franklin. On the ground.
Get through there.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and they don't get an out on the play.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the White Sox even up this 4-game series at a game apiece.
Well, when you're on a 7-game losing streak, you've been both bad and unlucky. This one will be their reset button. I think now, all of a sudden, the ball will start to bounce their way, and before you know it, they'll be getting those breaks, and the other team will go home front.